Okay, perfect. So thank you. Welcome again. Okay, in this case, we are going to the second part of this info day, the second webinar, which is the webinar of the hands-on demonstration regarding the submission of an application form and also regarding the mandatory supporting documents. Okay. The section will take half an hour, even less, because as you will see, everything is super intuitive. Okay. And to do so, let me pass the floor to my colleague, Daria. Please, Daria.
Yes, thank you, Mark. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Daria, and today I will guide you through the process of the application form. So just let me share my screen, please. Can you see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah,
okay,
perfectly.
Perfect. So let's start from the homepage of our beautiful website. So you can go to the call and funding section. You can go to the education call section. So as Mark already explained you, here you can find in a nutshell all features of this educational call for both EIT labeled and non-labeled courses. So the timeline, estimated budget, the consortium requirements, KPI requirements, and also at the end you can find 2 application forms. So one is for EIT labeled CPD courses and one for non-EIT labeled CPD courses. You can find also all supporting documents such as budget plan and EIT funding request template that you will need to download and then upload to your application form. So let's start maybe with the EIT labeled CPD courses. When you click on this link, it will guide you directly to the application form that we prepared for you. So you will see it's pretty simple to use and intuitive. So we pre-filled here some information for you so you can have a better vision. So you will need, first of all, to put information about your organization. So the lead applicant name, PIC number, country, so all this information. Then you will need to put information about your project, the title, acronym, the timeline. So please remember, as Mark already told you, that the KPIs should be achieved by the end of this year. Then you can put executive summary of your project, the topics, one of the education topics that your project will target, so from the 5 courses. Then you can put information about the second and the third partner if it's applicable. So remember that for the EIT labeled courses, you should be between 2 and 3 partners. So then the...
Just sorry for jumping in. Just one clarification. Sorry, Daria. Just one clarification regarding the KPIs. Okay, so what is important for you to keep in mind is that to receive the final payment of the project once the course is over, okay, meaning after December, then you will need to submit a report, etc. So to receive the final payment in January, February, meaning right after the implementation of the course, that's why you need to have the KPIs that you have presented achieved. Okay, you could achieve KPIs later on, but in this case, the final payment will be blocked until that time. So that's why we are always saying, please try to keep in mind that all the KPIs needs to be submitted or achieved by the end of this year, which is by the end of the course. In case you have any question regarding the proofs, regarding the evidences, etc., referred to the KPIs, okay, please address this in the contact form because it's also important for you to have it clear. That's it. Sorry, Daria, please continue.
Exactly. Thank you, Mark, for this clarification. So another section is about the strategic feed. So you need to explain in details how your project aligns with the EIT culture and creativity objectives, how it aligns with the topic that you selected, of course, how it contributes to the financial sustainability. So you need to provide the expected revenue of your project after it ends, so the next 3 years. You need to justify the revenue projections, explanations here. Of course, you need to explain how it contributed to long-term financial sustainability as well. Here is the part about the EU dimension. So that is what Mark already explained in the first webinar. So that your proposal should address the EU dimension, not just by the consortium composition. So that it doesn't mean that you need to come from 2 different countries, but it should also bring the impact and the scope of its courses to different European regions. So then there is the excellent part. So please explain your experience from the lead partner and also consortium partners, what it can bring to the course and the project, what is the innovation in your course design. Here's the link to video demonstration. So as you see that this is quite a large tab. So either you can just put a link if your video is hosted on the open and public domain, or you can put some explanation on the password if your link is hosted in a password protected area. So the next is about excellence. So please explain the main outcomes and learning assessment that will be delivered from your project, how your course answers the market demand for this course. The next part is very important, is about the KPIs. So please remember that there are mandatory KPIs and also an optional one. So for your convenience, we put here the minimum target that need to be met in the mandatory KPIs. So you need to put a number here, and for the optional KPIs, so just please make sure that if you put it here, so that your course is planning to achieve it. The impact session, of course. So what would be the impact of your course on the skills, knowledge acquisition, and employability in these relevant sectors? Also, please explain how your course contribute to the EIT culture creativity objectives, and how your course align with the EIT label standards and principles. This is very important also, that you provide a clear and detailed communication, dissemination, and outreach plan for your project, how you will manage the intellectual property rights in your course. Then you need to provide, of course, the detailed work plan of your project. So the work packages, the related to them tasks, the main deliverables and milestones that will be related to those work packages. So there is a place where you can upload your Gantt chart. So as Mark already explained you, so we don't have the template for this, but you can choose the one from your computer, as you can see. So you can just drag and drop here. So please explain, of course, the duration and the detailed structure of your course. So depending on the EIT label or non-label course. So in this case, it is EIT label, so it should be, for example, between 6 and 12 months. So it's up to your course to see. Please explain the project management structure for your course, and how your project course will meet the gender mainstreaming, and how it will promote diversity, equality, and inclusion during your project. It is mandatory that you provide at least 3 risks that your project might encounter, and how you plan to mitigate those risks in case they happen. You need also explain the budget and value for money of your project. So this is, you can explain it with the text, and there is a dedicated form where you can also upload your budget. So let's have a quick look on your budget form that you have. So this is the one that you can download from the EIT Culture and Creativity website. So the most important thing is that first of all you put the partner list, so all partners that are involved. So make sure that you also put a lead partner there, so all partners that are, it should be put here, and then you can put all cost and budget details per partner in each tab that corresponds to each partner. So for partner 1, so you put all costs, work package, different cost categories. So just keep in mind that indirect costs, total eligible costs, but also co-funding. So these are they're fixed, they're already pre-filled. So we didn't lock it for you, but please make sure that you don't change anything here. So it will be calculated automatically accordingly to the amount that you put here. So the partner 1 and partner 2 for your information. And then you will please check before submitting the budget, in this budget summary tab, that all information is correct. So as you see, so we have 2 partners here. So this is the total budget so that the partner are applying, and the EIT grant, so it represents 70% of the total budget. So it means that the co-funding should be 30% and that each partner can bring 30%. So as we already answered during the first webinar question, so it doesn't mean necessarily that each partner should bring 30%, so as we put it here, but one partner can cover 30% of the total budget of the project. Okay, so this is the budget part. Then we go back to the application form. So you can choose the budget from your computer. So it's very easy to do. And then you just need to double some information here. So please put the EIT funding request that you're requesting from the EIT for the lead applicant and for the all partners that will be involved in your proposal. So the total project EIT funded request, the total budget of your project, then your total co-funding that you will bring, and the percentage of your co-funding. You need to confirm some later statements so that there is no double funding of another EU project. So this is very important. And that your project contributes to open science. So please choose some keywords that you have in the list that better describe your course. And then you just need to read the statement and accept the declaration of owner. And you can submit your proposal. So just to show you that you can also have it submitted as a first save as a draft. So you will say click here. So it generates a link for you. So you just can copy this link and you can open it another time in your computer if you want. Oh, I just show you. You can also share it with your partners if you want to work with them. So you will see it will open your application form exactly at the same status that it was closed. So with all information already pre-filled, and you can keep working on it. Okay, so basically that's it from my side. If you need any further, if you have more questions, please don't hesitate.